Yeah. Another classic episode of the Black Shield After Hours, man. I'm your host, Ernest Xcalibur Miller, representing South Carolina. Also, we got my boy Rasheed Lightford representing the ATL and the two civilians today. We got Victor Wesley and my boy Creg. What's up, gentlemen? How y'all doing today?
Hey, man.
Doing great.
Good.
Yeah, happy Father's Day. Since we're recording this on Sunday, first of all, happy Father's Day to all y'all.
Also, go ahead.
I was also going to say congratulations to the New York Knicks for finally winning an NBA championship after Lord knows, I think it was like 1973.
Dang, I wouldn't even thought of
it. Yeah, I was born.
Yeah, I wasn't even thought of. My dad was playing with James Brown and Doing It to Death came out. So,
Rasheed, you don't know that. Victor dad played with James Brown.
Background. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Every time you hear James Brown called Fred, that's my dad playing the trombone. That's how I got the gold record
plaque back there. You know what? I was always meaning to ask, what's that plaque? I always mean to ask that.
Yeah, that's a gold record for something. I forgot what it is, but yeah,
that's what's up.
All right. Yeah.
All right.
Also, happy belated birthday to the Black Shield. You know, June 17th was the day we first filmed.
Oh man!
Oh, wow!
Yeah.
That's something. Run fast.
Yeah, man. Happy belated birthday.
Yeah, that's what's up.
What we got today, Vic?
All right, let's start out with we keep it's like the third time we've kind of talked about this case, the Carmelo Anthony case. The video finally was released. The judge finally released the video, so we get to see basically what the jury saw, and people still got their kind of opinions. I want to play a couple of videos for you. I'm going to play a little bit of the actual footage, and then two accounts of it. We're going to hear in a second. So here is something. Here's some from the New York Post. They post a video, and you can see right now that it is very grainy. It's zoomed in, but the zoomed out version of it, I mean the original zoomed out with nothing to it, is still kind of grainy. But this is a little bit. You can see, and that highlighted there is Carmelo Anthony, saying that's Carmelo Anthony running out of the tent right there.
Damn, he fast.
Yeah, so that basically shows the stabbing and him running away. Sort of. So if you look in here, if you look close enough, you can kind of see it. But you can see, I mean, you can see a little bit of a shoving going on.
Right.
And I'll be honest with you, when I saw it, when I first heard about the video, for me, I thought since nobody was really trying to get it out, I thought exactly what it was. Something from the visitor side, security footage from the visitor side of the stadium, grainy, and for me, it showed little or nothing. But have you seen the video before today, and does that change your opinion of what you think happened?
I do. I can't tell anything about fighting in that video. Are they jumping him in the video? Can't even tell.
Yeah. For me, I see it. I don't really see. I see it looks to me like it looks like two people in a shoving match. But I'm taking into account that I already have a preconceived notion that it was just one-on-one, and that may be affecting how I'm seeing it. But what about you other fellas here?
I mean, I saw some guys running behind him, but it looked like they were trying to point him out more than anything.
Yeah. I think they were trying to stop him after the fact what he did.
Yeah. All right.
I'm just good.
No, go ahead. I don't have to.
Let's take this off the screen, Vic.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
My thing is this: if it's self-defense, why was he running like that? That's my only question. I saw a couple of body camera videos from the officer that was arresting him, and he sounded generally remorse. He kept crying. He said, I told him don't touch me. I told him don't touch me, but if it was self-defense, why? I don't understand why he ran like that. That's the part that I don't understand. My brother.
Yeah, I mean,
the video really not showing me nothing. I couldn't see nothing, man. I didn't.
Yeah.
All I just saw him running. That's it. I heard those videos of the actual stabbing. That's just a rumor. I'm not sure if that's true or not. But I'm just confused on.
I don't see nobody jumping him. I don't see nobody getting jumped.
Yeah.
Like it was fight or flight type thing. Where after he did it, because he hesitated, then he ran down some more, turned around, hesitated some more. I think it was like a fight or flight thing. He was hysterical at that point.
Yeah, right. You did kind of shocked by what he did, but yeah, like I said, for me it didn't check. It's neither for or it doesn't help him or hurt him outside of seeing him run away. And the prosecutor want to take that, say that's a sign of guilt, I guess so. But yeah, that's apparently what the jury saw. But let me play something else for you from Nate the lawyer. Well, shout out to him. He did a really good job of just putting together other people's recollection of what they saw, or people claim they've seen the video. And I just want to play one. This is from Carmelo Anthony supporter.
I can't hear him.
Can you hear?
Okay.
They asked if you want to see it from either 2 minutes before the stabbing or 11 minutes before. So I chose 11 minutes. From the moment she pressed play, Carmelo Anthony was already sitting up underneath that canopy. And he was sitting there for at least 8 to 9.5 minutes. You see, I saw a boy in a black hoodie go over to him first, and then they left out of the tent, and then you see coming across the field was another 6 boys. When they got to the bleachers, one, he went out of frame, and the other one sat at the bottom. But the remaining 4, they went directly to Carmelo Anthony. And like T said before, it was a brief conversation, and then all you see is commotion. And we know from the interviews that Hunter did, we know that Hunter was, in fact, up underneath that tent. The next thing you see, you can see Carmelo in the midst of them assaulting him. You can see Carmelo trying to back out, but he gets pulled back forward. The next thing you see is Carmelo, he comes shooting out the back, but he's still not standing. And he had to kind of crawl backwards, and he had to jerk away from them because they still had a hold of his hoodie. He goes up a couple bleachers, and he's looking around for which way to go. He runs diagonally down the bleachers, and then he falls. At the time of him falling, that's when I noticed another 3 boys coming down the bleachers chasing after him. But once Carmelo got up, he took off. You didn't see him for the rest of the video.
I mean, if her account is, I can't tell. I'm on my phone as well. I'm not on my computer right now because I'm at work. But if what she says is what is depicted in that video, then yeah, he might have got screwed.
To me, I didn't see all that she saw. I didn't see 4 people going after him, and like I said, it's so grainy. You cannot confirm seeing. Yeah, that's what I was about to ask. Did any of y'all see what she described?
I can't. I can't see. It's too many. It's just blurry to me. I can't see it.
And to be honest, it could have been after he stabbed the kid that the other guys grabbed him.
Right.
So you really can't tell from that video.
Yeah.
Right. And my thing is still that video. You said it's zoomed in, so it's from some distance. Surveillance video at the school. But come on, all those kids they had no phone camera at all. I still find it hard to believe.
That's hard to believe, dude. They record everything.
Everything.
Yeah. Like either they don't have it, they don't get it, and maybe it'll come out later that the prosecution suppressed evidence. I mean that's possible, but
But my thing is, it ain't even online.
Yeah. Just say if you had something, it would even be online, sold to some
World Star. Yeah,
it's attractive. Kids are watching their other fellow athletes, perform, and you don't have a camera out.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Not even that, though, Craig. I think it was a rain delay, so kids just standing around all day on their phones, man.
On their phones, their phones, going live. They live. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I guarantee several of them was live. Man, that's the only part. Even no matter what we say or see, that's the only part is just mind-boggling to me. Like today, you cannot tell me there's more footage than that. There's not more footage than that. I do not believe that. I do not believe that.
Yeah, me either. I mean,
the only thing that's upsetting about this case, at the end of the day, he still murdered someone, right? And that's he's still wrong for that. He still took a life.
Yeah.
The timing is 35 years when a couple of years ago a white kid did something similar, the same exact thing. He only got 10 years in the same state.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we know this one. Historically, we know that it's lopsided. It's like it's not even to be debated. Right. We can keep talking about it. It's lopsided. It has been. I can't say it always will be, but it has been and still is lopsided in most cases in everything. Right. We can even in law enforcement, being in law enforcement, even cases that you see. Hell, I told you about. I don't know if I told you in the previous episode or not. I pulled a kid over for running a stoplight, and he ended up having 3 pounds of marijuana. 1 pound was already bagged for distribution. The other 2 was still bricked up, and he had there's 3 white boys in the car. The driver I took into custody. I was letting the passengers go because the driver took possession of it. Said it was his. The passengers called the driver's mother. The mother and father come to the scene. The mother is an attorney for the state. Used to be with a company called Ice Miller, Ryan and Donadio, and then the father was a neurosurgeon. This boy got no business selling no weed. But I was like, hey, he got 3 pounds, and back then he going. So he took the ride, right? Well, I go to screening the next day. Back then you had to go to felony screening with your stuff to present it to the DA, and then they would decide if you have enough PC or probable cause to take out the charges. Hey, they told me, hey, we declined to take charges on this. I said, what? You declined to take charges on it? And usually they'll tell you like your PC was bad, you had a bad stop. They just told me to leave it alone. So I'll go and look in the archives. There's no record of the arrest. There's no fingerprint. There's no record of the arrest. And you get a young cat with a blunt back then, and his ass is gone. Mm-hmm. And that was back. That was like in 90. That was 2000. No, I'm sorry. That was like 98, 99. And so I see personally how it's upside down. And I go to felony screen on a kid with a couple of bags of weed, and they be trying to throw the book at him. They can plead, So I don't know what to believe on that, man. I hate that it's always a white-black issue. But at the end of the day, you had 2 kids fighting. Mm-hmm. One kid lost his life. The other kid lost his life as well. You know what I'm saying? And it's bad all the way around. I hope that, because they convict this boy that it is what it is. But I hate to find out later on that some video come out to show that this boy was actually getting jumped and stomped out. And he stabbed this boy in self-defense, and and they knew this all along and still convicted him. I would have a big problem with that.
Mm-hmm. Like you said, it's not uncommon, not in the States.
Yeah. But one more video about this. This is Willie D live. He has his sort of interpretation of this, So.
And pay attention to the left, that tent right there, that yellow tent. Pay attention. You see some movement. It's hard to see, but it's a lot of people over there. There's more people than I thought would be over there. It's very, very hard to see what's really going on. But you can see, as you see, this is Austin and his buddies walking toward the tent.
Now, I think he's talking about this group here that's on the right, coming towards the tent, I guess.
Look very intentional, going toward the tent. Look like, they're looking for trouble. And you see not shortly, like after they get there, it's almost like somebody told them, hey, he over here right now, come over here. And they were going over there, they had their marching orders to go over there. And as soon as you look closely under the tent, you'll start to see chaos break out.
I'll just stop it right there. But now Willie D is looking at this video and saying they look like, as far as Arthur Metcalf, he looked like he was looking for trouble, like he got some marching orders. I mean,
he could have been called. He could have been called saying, "Yeah, he's under the tent right now."
Yeah, but can you read the stern that from looking at just you're basically seeing a bunch of figures walking.
Yeah,
right.
You
and Willie D is saying that based
on what? What did you say? Yeah, based on what?
Right,
he's just walking across the stage.
I could narrate that any way I wanted to. I could make it seem, whatever way I wanted to see.
Yeah, you say it started raining, so they start walking in there fast and running under the tent because it's raining. You just don't know.
Right.
But you got sides on both sides saying that video clearly shows that he's either being jumped on in self-defense, or it clearly shows that this is first-degree murder.
Perception is reality.
Yeah.
Facts matter. And you can't see it from there. You just can't. You have to go with the account of the people who was actually there under the tent, because everything else is grainy.
Yeah.
Right. They introduced that video. You can have it any way. The prosecutor can tell a story the way he wanted to frame up, as well as the defense. You can tell the story however you want it to be based on that video.
Yeah.
It's that big.
And I think it just looked worse by him running away.
Yeah.
I mean, anyway, one thing, if you stab somebody, he's a kid. You stab somebody, you're going to run away, whether you're guilty or not. If you was being jumped, you're going to run away. So them saying run away makes him look guilty, I disagree with that. I see innocent people run from a scene. I've seen people who were literally in a shooting who were actually legitimately say, saving their own lives and run away from the scene. So, yeah, I can't say I disagree with saying he ran, so therefore he's guilty. I don't believe that.
Yeah.
And you're assuming that he's never committed an act of violence before. So this may be the first time he's seen someone bleeding from the chest since he stabbed him in the chest. He stabbed, and all of a sudden that blood comes out. Man, people get shot. Some run, some faint. Some pee their pants.
Right.
And I'm pretty sure they asked him, why did you feel like you needed a knife to carry a knife to the school?
But Carmelo Anthony didn't take the stand.
Right. Well, see, and y'all know this as well. When someone doesn't take the stand, the jury thinks that they have something to hide. Even if they don't, that's the way it looks. That's the way it appears.
Well, I'm gonna say this. I was watching The Child. I saw a clip where Sean Kent was discussing the reason why he didn't put Child on the stand. The reason he has broken English, and by how when they got broken English, they can barely speak. They go do like and it makes them sound like they're guilty when you saying on the stand. Yeah, that's why he didn't put it on. Now he said with the Carmelo, just like his son. When his son testified, the child's son, he sucked. You couldn't believe nothing he said, which I don't anyway. But it was garbage. It was bad testimony, bad witness testimony. So he said instead with Carmelo and Anthony, he didn't understand why they didn't. On my phone?
No, that's me.
Yeah.
Okay. He said with Carmelo and Anthony, he didn't understand why they didn't put him on the stand, because a lot of people had a lot of questions like you just said. Why did he bring a knife with him? He could have answered that question for him. It would have been smart to put him on the stand to answer a lot of these questions that the public want to know, and I'm sure the jury want to know.
Yeah. Right. Because he could have actually said, and that probably would have helped his defense, had he said, these guys have threatened me before, I felt threatened. Because you can't tell someone how to feel. Yeah. You can only let someone know how you feel. So maybe it was a bad decision, but again, if you're in the jury and you don't take this, if the defendant doesn't take the stand, they immediately feel like, what does he have to hide? That's just natural. What do you have to hide?
Right.
Yeah.
He said the kid is. He said that his defense team didn't do him justice. He said he's a good looking kid, made great grades, A student, speak well. He should have went over that stand to defend himself.
Yeah. Your best advocate is what? Your best advocate is yourself.
Yeah.
You know?
Right. You can answer why he ran. Why
he said with Child.
Yeah, you got to answer that question.
Yeah. Right. He said with Child, he was scared for Child to go cross-examination. You know what I'm saying? Due to his broken English, he was scared because he's going to put himself through cross-examination, which is going to hurt the case. That's why he put Child on the stand.
Child ass was guilty. Child ass about to put himself in jail. That's what it was. Child, best Child didn't speak. I probably seen that video. That's a video. Yeah, they was all the way wrong. And like Jamie said, they probably could have put that pistol on that boy.
Yeah.
But that whole shit, I saw that video and I was disgusted all over again. I said, oh man.
Yeah. And I believe he had some
boycott that place. Huh?
I believe he had some past instances of violence or where he used a gun or pointed a gun at somebody or
he wanted to shoot somebody, man. Yeah, that lawyer did a good job by not putting him on the stand. That would have been different. Yeah, that'd been a different turnout.
Y'all see how what's his name? Woody? Y'all see how Woody was?
I don't recall.
No,
I'm telling
you, I was embarrassed for us as black people when Woody took the stand. I was like, damn. I mean,
hey, Craig, you gotta play that dumbass role sometimes, man, to save your life.
He played that role hella good. I mean,
he probably didn't play, but you know what I'm saying.
He better got an Oscar with that.
Damn. Acting like radio.
Okay, so from one case to another, Lil Durk. So the rapper Lil Durk, he's been in a little bit of. So apparently he's been accused of some murder for hire. Back in 2022, prosecutors alleged Durk orchestrated the murder of Quando Wando in retaliation of a 2020 fatal shooting of Durk's close friend and protege rapper King Von. Is this one, and then apparently this has gone federal to where they're trying to put some other charges, or they're claiming that his
step back.
What is it now? His rap collective OTW is a criminal enterprise and ordering retaliatory basically hits because I think there's one in another murder or attempted murder in Chicago, and then another one I think in New York. So at least 3 murder for hire that he's been accused of when it started with 1. And so I mean, y'all think this is the prosecutors just trying to pad this case like they did with what's the one with Lil Woody? What was that case?
Oh,
yeah. It's been almost like a little Young Thug, yeah.
Man, I'll say this. A lot of times you don't even have to look far. They talk about it in this music.
I was just
all the
time.
That might be my next thing, yeah. Because it looks like the prosecutors are going to use Lil Durk's lyrics and music videos basically against him in court.
When you have a video and you speak on things that the public don't know about, but it was part of the crime, what do you expect?
It's sad, man.
Yeah.
This man, Lil Durk. This man, he's a popular rapper making millions of dollars, and he did something stupid because he was trying to defend the honor of his dumbass friend King Von, who's a known serial killer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A known serial killer, man. That's all I'm talking about.
Right. Yeah.
Right. So you going after a man that protect himself from a known serial killer. Now you put a hit out on his life because he was protecting himself from your friend? Man, come on, dude. You gotta be smarter than that, bro. You got to be smart. Man. King Von don't give a fuck about nobody. King Von don't give a fuck about Lil Durk. And you sit there, put your life on the line, not your life, but your career on the line, your reputation on the line over some bullshit.
Yeah, you're making millions of dollars. Why are you acting like a gangster?
Right. And I think he also I think he was also dealing, he let the pressure from the public get to him. Everybody kept saying slide for Vaughn. And I think he let the fans get to him and he tried to slide for him. But unfortunately they caught up to him.
You gonna slide for a dead man.
That's crazy.
Orders.
How old is Lil Durk, Victor?
He
Sure. Go ahead, Jamie. Why are you looking at it? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And these days, man, with technology, they might tap your phone, or you can get your text messages, or your wiring funds, anything that can corroborate what that person is the legend. Man, it's hard to get away with that stuff, dude. It's not worth it.
He's 33. As an investigator, I've investigated, major crimes, and more times than not, it's somebody that you done pissed off some kind of way, they hating on you. People come and give information. You don't have to ask a lot of times. People will come and volunteer, hey, I got something on so-and-so, and start stuff. People think, oh man, they messing with this person. Somebody probably came clean with some information, or they done caught somebody with some dope and he's flipping on them. These cats ain't trying to do no time. They talk all that hardcore stuff. They're not trying to do no time. And if they got some information that's going to get them free, they're going to tell. You know what I'm saying? And then these idiots rap about it. And then they say, well, I mean, that's my right to talk. I'm just acting. Like, no, a lot of y'all ain't acting. It's like that little boy, Lil Jeff, in Chicago. He was shooting everybody, man. You know what I'm saying? He was rapping about it, and they were shooting everybody. He ended up getting shot and run up on somebody in the house, and somebody from a window shot him. But, I mean, those cats, Durk and all them cats, they live there. They just ain't talking. So when you rapping about it, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, your lyrics are gonna be used against you. And the funny thing about the YSL situation, Atlanta's murder rate went down while that trial was going on. I mean, it was clockable. You can see the murder rate in the city of Atlanta went down during that time.
That's crazy.
That tells you how much clout he had, how much he was pushing buttons on folks. It ain't no coincidence.
Yeah,
I don't understand how you get a good feeling about that. I mean, that's just asinine to me. That's just evil in a sense.
Well, think about it. These kids that's born, you got to think about the music. We are old enough to see how the shift in music. In the 80s and 90s, you had poor righteous teachers, you had KRS-One, you had these cats, and they were talking about self-love, self-development, righteousness, and bringing up folk. You were looking at the Cosby Show. You saw one of the first black, and I'm gonna tell you, as a kid, I used to love Good Times. But as an adult, I hate that shit because they made think that even the bullshit theme song that comes on, it makes you think that's how you gonna struggle. These motherfuckers, I remember one episode, they rent was dude, the repo dudes up at the door trying to kick him out the apartment, and he had some pool sticks. He was gonna go some pool.
I saw that the other day. I saw the other day, the same one.
Yeah, man, I hate that. And she's like, I don't want you hustling on what you want him to get put out. So she was cool when he got the money, and it was cool. But then looking at the white Jesus on the wall, talking about Lord and forgive him. Like, come on, man. And growing up, we saw that. So guess what? Our mentality, that's it. You know what I'm saying? That's all we will strive to be. And then you look at the Huxtables, one of the first black successful families on primetime TV. And then the spinoff, the different world, during that time, we like, yo, I'm going to college, son. Like, that's the first time you saw something positive. Yeah. So now, I circle back to say, we are old enough to see the switch. Now, from 2000, roughly 2000 on, all it has been is, fuck that hoe, kill that trick. Rick Ross putting drugs in the drink, and he put what he put in there, something, and she liked it. That's all they seeing is all this hypersexuality, this murder, this disrespect of black women. That's all they hear, and that's all they know. So they've grown up with this. So at times we saw something, they're desensitized. We saw blood, we can look at blood like that. We're like, oh man, these kids like, yo, they filming it, they looking at it, they watching it, they laughing about it. It's funny to them. You know what I mean? So that's all, we say it's evil, but that's all they know. We didn't grow up like that.
Definitely didn't.
That's so true.
Yeah. Hey, on a side note, I used to tell my wife, I say Florida was always the issue on Good Time, man. She be holding James back.
Man, hold them all back, brother. but look, that's the design. But that was the design. Think about it. That's the design.
That is the design.
That was the design.
Yeah.
And then James Evans was an artist trying to make it. She hold him back. Her husband trying to do it all. He can't hold him back. And every time he try to do something, she's like, "Well, God don't like that, James." Like, come on, man. And then you got Jesus up there, you got the white Jesus, contrary to the Jesus of the Bible, right under Martin Luther King. You know what I'm saying? It's like, come on. I hated that show. I hate that show. When I was younger, I thought it was. I hate that show, bro.
But now I got these rappers.
The same way, man. When I got older and I watched it, I hate
it. Yeah, but now I got these rappers here. They're rapping about it and doing it.
Like back in the day, it was lying because it was from the suburbs lying about it. These cats are doing that, and then bragging about it.
And then they shot out. They shot. How y'all know I did that? You told us.
Yeah, you told us.
Right.
And you make it so vivid, you can go back and see. You make it so vivid that we can timestamp it.
Right.
And then the witness accounts and then the locations, and they look at video like, yep, they was there. Yep, this happened to that. Yep, got you.
I was listening to a Kane Vaughn song. I can't remember. I think it was Welcome to Old Block or something like that. That man talk about 3 different murders he committed on that one song.
That dude tell us step by step what he did.
Yeah. He told a story how he got some head that night, and then after that, he went load up with the fellas and handle business, man. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Bragging about
like, this music is crazy, man. Like, we had the NWAs, you know what I'm saying? We had all that, man, but they were just telling a story. They weren't telling their business.
But even beyond that, that ain't that bad. And then they mad because the dude get murdered. Then they hurt.
Right.
Like, wait a minute.
Right.
He done destroyed so many families, and you hurt, and y'all know he did this.
Right.
Like, y'all know, the streets know, and y'all crying for him. Like, what?
Yeah, you got some people. You got some of these kids idolizing them.
Yeah. And when Malcolm X say got him in trouble, he said, I never get mad when chickens come home to roost. You know?
Right.
Yeah.
What's the last one, Vic?
Okay, the last one is I think it was last week. They had this big MMA event on the lawn of the White House. MMA fighter Jox Holcomb brought up an old why he did this. I don't know. I mean, I believe he won the fight, and he decides in the midst of that, or in his interview, post-fight interview, to again accuse Michelle Obama of being a man.
Do you have a clip of that?
I don't have it right, but I can find it.
Okay, I've been looking for that. I was wondering. I've seen X. I saw you put it in there, but I wasn't sure.
I seen it.
Yeah, I seen it.
Yeah.
Hey, they say be careful about using the word racist. He's a racist.
Yeah.
He's an idiot.
You talking about a family that you didn't find dirt on any of them. Because if they could have found dirt, you would have seen it all day. They never found dirt on Obama, his wife, his kids, their mother. They never found no dirt on nobody associated with them. Nothing.
And you find dirt on Trump before he wake up in the morning.
I mean, yeah, you know what I'm saying? All of them. I mean, all of them. And these guys, and then she's the first lady of the United States. Like, have some respect.
The most intelligent. I mean, everyone says she's the most intelligent first lady we've had.
Yeah, but that's the thing. They can't find no dirt on either of them, so they're gonna go with these wild conspiracy theories. I mean, I and there are people that believe that. I mean, I honestly believe I could hey, here's a video of Michelle Obama giving birth to her daughter. Show it to them, and some will still believe that she's a man.
She is. When I tell you, listen, Michelle Obama, beautiful to me. I mean, I think she's absolutely stunning. I think she's gorgeous. And I'm gonna tell you like this: these motherfuckers, they sit up there and they'll say that, but they'll sleep with a man. They'll say that and they'll sleep with a transvestite. They'll talk that shit about her, but then they lay up with one. Like, come on, man, make it make sense to me. This woman still have some respect. They talk bad about their kids. You never talk bad. They say they always say the children are off limits. They talk bad about Sasha Melina. They talk bad about them. You know, come on, man. And at the end of the day, if they got elected and you don't agree with it, shut your mouth. You know, it is what it is. It's like Trump. Trump's elected. You know what? I don't say much because he's elected. I don't, whether I like him, dislike him. I'm gonna tell you right now. Everybody loved Trump before he became president. Everybody had the Trump books. Everybody going to Trump towers. Everybody idolized Trump and want to do real estate like Trump because you didn't really know what kind of man he really was. You know what I mean? But now that he opens his mouth and he's free to open it and he don't care. Now you kind of see like, oh shit, this dude is a psychopath.
Yeah, they pulled the veil back. He pulled the veil back.
Yeah. I'll say he pulled his skirt up. But yeah.
Hey, I've seen him talk on Howard Stern's show about his own daughter. How perky she is. Man, the man is sick.
Yeah. They're depraved, man. And you allow to talk about a first lady, because if somebody says anything about Melania or Barbara Bush, they'll have your damn head.
Right.
And if I'm going to say anything, there's only one person more incredible than the Incredible Hulk, and that's my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Now listen, Alex Pereira, I want a shama on your mama. And lastly, Michelle Obama is a man. Am I right, America? Ladies and gentlemen,
oh wow, that's it.
Yeah,
I know Jesus going, don't put me in this.
Bring up Jesus Christ.
I'm surprised fire didn't come down from heaven. But my theory about this is Josh Hickman here. He's jealous because Michelle Obama looks better in a dress than he does. That's my theory.
Yeah, I didn't like the way he disrespected her, man. They didn't deserve that. I mean, she's a beautiful lady. I think that Obama was out the office for 9 years now or so.
Yeah, 19 years.
And you guys still bringing them up. They did a very great job while they were there to carry this up for class, and for you to take that moment when you won to try to rain on her parade, man. Her and her husband got some good things going on. That wasn't good at all. And then he got the nerve to respond and say Michelle Obama is overreacting. Are you serious, dude? What kind of reaction you expect from us? That's not
right. Yeah. I hope the next fight he get, and I hope the next fight he get is against some black dude that punches his damn mouth off, kicking shit across the street like Daffy Duck used to get.
Yeah. Somebody need to punish him.
Yeah, punch that shit. Punch his right in his mouth. I mean, that's just insane, and it's disrespectful to black women all over the world. One, two. This lady still was the first lady of this country. Come on, man. Yeah. Like you have no decorum, and like you said, Jamie, they've been out of office for 9 years. Although they're still on a world stage with their podcast and all the stuff that they're doing. But what they're gonna do is make that woman run for president, and then you're gonna have a problem. Because if she runs for president, she's gonna win.
Man, they are living rent free in Trumpdom head. Rent free.
Oh yeah. Oh Lord, man, Trump be blaming them for everything.
Yeah, everything. They just won't go away.
Yeah. The water that they rebuilt that's green is Obama's fault. I believe that they would blame Obama for the extinction of the dinosaurs.
Man, he's But you know what's really sad is the people who act like they believe everything that this man say. Now, again, in 87, when he said, if I ever ran for president, I think it was 87, if I ever ran for president, it would be as a Republican because they'll believe anything I say. And that's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
But to me, I would take it as an insult. They take it as a badge of courage.
Yeah. They let you know the Republicans are gullible and they believe anything. So if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it as a Republican because they're gullible enough to let me win, or at least let me run. That's what he's saying.
I had this conversation with someone the other day. They talk about we need a businessman to run this country, a businessman who's made a lot of money and is very successful. They made money and very successful at the backbreaking work of others.
Exactly. Exactly.
Oh, you want a businessman to run this country when he don't give a damn about you. All he think about is the next dollar he making.
Exactly. Everything will work in his favor.
Right. So I'm like, that's got to be the dumbest comment I've ever heard.
Well, I tell you, I say if he was self-made, I would say maybe, but he ain't self-made. You know, you start a business with money from your father. I think when you get $1 million or something like that, his father gave him to start a business. You know, to me, you a businessman, yeah, but you learn how to work the system. You know, and I guess, is that a businessman? I guess so. You work the system.
You filed bankruptcy several times.
Yeah. I mean, Trump casinos failed, Trump steaks failed, Trump University epically failed.
Yeah, that was a con job. That was a con job from the jump.
He is a con man.
Yeah.
A bully. Well, how are you gonna let somebody bully you that can't fight?
Right.
I mean, seriously though, how are you gonna let somebody bully you?
Man, it's sad, man. Yeah.
Man. I don't know. All the people that think it's cute, all the people in West Virginia.
I was out for a minute. I had to pay for something, man.
Oh, you good?
Yeah, we saw the video. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you said a couple other crazy stuff.
I saw the video. Okay.
Yeah. So thanks.
Yeah, all them West Virginians, they voted for him.
What's that guy named again?
Who?
Josh Hickman. Josh Hokit.
Josh
Hokit. Yeah.
Josh Hokit. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead with your statement, Rasheed. I'm sorry.
No, you good. I was saying, well, hold on for a minute. Yeah, what I was saying is, you got all the people in West Virginia that voted for him. Now they goddamn eggs are $5 and $10 for a dozen and things like that. And the gas is high as hell. I wonder how they feel now about their vote.
That man said he just said, "Oh,
he got played, man."
They asked him about prices. He said, "It's not my job to do that."
Man, we got gas prices that look like A student GPAs, man. 3.7.
Man, my sister bought a Range Rover the other day. And she said, "Craig, why don't you drive it? You'll make sure everything's good." I said, "I got you." I said, "I'm going to Charleston." I get in the car. She said, "Oh yeah, you're gonna need some gas." $94.
Thank you.
I sent her the picture of it. $94.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't let my car get that low because I don't want that price tag.
Damn,
I mean, she ain't had nothing in the car, man.
Oh, it was. I mean, she had a little something in there. The price you got to pay that 93. That 93, man.
Oh,
yeah.
That's what you have to put in there.
Yeah.
And Range Rovers get burned.
That
gas
guy,
anyway.
man, he's for you to make a statement like that, got to be. And obviously, we know who he follows. Y'all can hear me?
Yeah.
Y'all can hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, you can't take it outside. Now you can't drink it out here. You go to jail. You can put that in your car. Yeah, you can't drink out in public.
Yeah. He talking to somebody else. I just muted him for a minute. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Yeah. So he's very uneducated, man. Obviously, we know who he rock with. He's not a very talented. I never heard of the guy before, man. I'm not very. Never heard of him. I watch UFC. I never heard of him before. So, but you know how Michelle Obama say, the real character, the man, not just the muscles, but his character, and that joker has neither. So that tells you a lot already, man.
But look who he's appealing to. He's appealing to someone with no character. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I'm just tired of y'all had nothing better to do than F with the Obamas. I mean, calling monkeys, calling a wife a man. Clearly, y'all know she ain't a man. Michelle Obama is bad.
That's willful ignorance.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Willful ignorance.
Yeah.
And that's the scary one.
At some point, this get old, man. Like y'all some grown men. Trump, you 80 years old. You still pulling this mess talking about she's a man and Obama's a monkey and all that. You 80 years old. You ain't 8. And the people that's following this mess up just as dumb. Like, come on, people. Really?
That man is always.
And I guarantee you, the people that think Michelle Obama like a man, I bet you look at their wives, you be like,
hey, Trump is a petulant child. Bottom line, he'll never grow out of it.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, but
it's sad, man, it's sad.
Yeah, he's a grown man, and I don't think a whole lot about men that go after women. You're a grown man. You're supposed to be winning a fight here, and you're gonna go after a woman. Because I bet you that Barack Obama was in that stadium, he wouldn't have said nothing.
Coward.
Mm-hmm. No.
Coward.
No. And Barack good because you know at some point they're gonna run into each other. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
At some point we're gonna see each other, man. You know what I'm saying? At some point. And
yeah, he still got that secret service protection now. Come on, man.
You can talk about me. You gotta leave my wife and my family out of this. You know what I'm saying?
Talk about me.
Yeah.
Coward. He's a flat out coward, man.
Yeah, that ain't cool. That's not cool at all.
Yeah.
Huh? Yeah, I only come here on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
I pull a Will Smith.
You know what I'm saying? I understand you're an MMA fighter, but you gotta see me. You gotta see me, dude.
Oh yeah, you got to.
Yeah.
Shit. Oh yeah.
Let's give him a secret service. Hey, open that door. Let's go.
We're gonna blame it on CTE.
Blame it on something. So for as my little way of sort of protesting this sort of thing, I put a picture of Michelle Obama as my profile picture on my Facebook page. I just kind of had it there all week. Had a little conversation with a colleague of mine, and he's doing the same thing, and he kind of encouraged me to do the same thing. So, this is my just encouragement, to maybe do something similar, just to show that Michelle Obama is a elegant, graceful woman.
Class act, man.
Class act. It should be treated like that.
Yes.
All right.
When they go low, we go high.
Yeah. I tell you, sometimes I feel like going down to the basement.
Hey, no, there you go. When they go low, you hit them with an uppercut.
Or a knee to the face.
I'm telling you, man. Like I tell you, at some point, Obama going to run into Trump, and it might be a Will Smith situation, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to keep my wife's name out your effing mouth.
You're a bully, but can't fight.
That's what I'm saying. Tell me where that makes sense at.
Well, he been rich all his life. He ain't got to fight.
Yeah,
them black brothers from New York and black detectives behind him the whole time.
Yeah, well.
You know what? I'm gonna keep my comment. I know I ain't much I can't say on this, man, because we might get flagged and the FBI might be in my house. I'm gonna just shut up on that one. But
citizens.
Yeah. Let me shut up on that one. We might get flagged on that one, and the FBI knock on my door. So let me shut the hell up. What we got next week? We done?
Yeah, we are done. That's it for tonight.
Yeah, I don't like that, man. I don't like men doing that to women. That's like you doing that to a kid, man. I don't like that, man. Pick on somebody on your own side. I can't stand bullies.
No, I can't even.
I can't stand it.
It's gonna come out he sleep with boys. Why? It'll come out he sleep with boys, and then what you gonna think then? Mm-hmm. He's one of them that secretly love Michelle Obama and lust for her.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all coming at that? Man, I don't like that. I can't stand it, but I don't like that.
He's the type of man, if a woman doesn't want him, he comes at her.
And the people that follow this guy up, y'all some cowards too. Y'all like men too. Straight up. Yeah, y'all like men too. I say y'all like men too, man. If y'all follow this mess up, y'all like boys too.
It was sad to see that some guys actually thought it was funny what you said. Like some
That's what I'm saying. Like, come on now. Come on, dude.
Nah, he ain't got no real people around him. Because if Earnest, you say something like that, I'd be like, what are you?
Yeah.
Something wrong with you? You good?
Bro, if I got issues, let me tell you something. I got issues with anybody. I don't bring in family members. The issue between me and the individual. I don't talk about their spouse, their kids, none of that. I don't do that. That's not cool. They got nothing to do with this.
I gotta give it to the UFC fighter Daniel Cormier. Daniel Cormier, he stood up for Michelle. He spoke up and he told that guy he didn't appreciate that.
Okay.
Good.
That's good. That's good. I didn't hear about it. I know Dana White said something a couple days afterward. He didn't say nothing right away after. He said something a couple of days. I guess he had a little heat on him about it. So for his corporate sponsor.
He did say something. What about John Jones? John say anything?
I heard nothing from John Jones.
And John probably high as a kite right now, man. He probably don't know what the hell going on.
I think John mostly upset because they wouldn't allow him to fight there. He wanted to fight there.
Oh, he did?
John Jones, like he always do the Donald Trump dance. He's a big fan of John Trump.
Yeah, so I said that's all I need to know.
I didn't know that.
CTE.
Look him up.
CTE, guys.
Yeah.
Google, whenever you get time, Google John Jones doing Donald Trump dance.
I'm gonna do that.
You know, I always thought something was wrong with him anyway. To be quite honest with you. For somebody who's making that type of money and to get into trouble that he gets in consistently, something wrong with you.
Yeah. Well, that's it for this evening show, fellas, man. I guess we be back on Tuesday. Y'all good with that?
Yep.
Yeah,
Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day, bro.
Y'all too. Yeah, for sure.
Happy Father's Day, man. Hey, guys, please like and subscribe to the channel. Until then, we see y'all on Tuesday. Peace.
Peace.